Gratefully, I thank you for making some precious time to always hook up and link up with me on Mondays for Monday's Delight. Welcome. And we are gracefully ending the month of March, where we've been looking at divine intervention over the past 4 weeks, and we'll be wrapping up this week with divine intervention 5. And the scripture reference for today is Matthew chapter 4, the verse number 10 and 11. And I read, Jesus said to him, "Away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." Then the Satan left him, and angels came to him. So Jesus has been in the wilderness and was seeking the face of God, and Satan appeared to him and told him to worship him, and he would give him all the world, and Jesus declined. And that was where this statement was made. Satan said, "Worship me and I will hand over the world to you." And Jesus said, "It is written that worship the Lord your God alone." The moment the scripture was released, Satan left and angels appeared. Hey. The departure of Satan is the arrival of angels. You didn't get it. Just know this. But let's go into the prophetic declarations of what the word brings today. Prophetic declarations. When you are able to withstand the devil, overcoming him with the scriptures, immediately he will disappear and never show up again. Anytime the devil appears with sickness, with some financial challenges, and you are able to overcome him with scriptures, he will disappear. And when he disappears, he will never show up again. You know why you are still going through the challenge? You did not apply the scripture. Apply the scripture, and immediately the devil will be far away from you. I love this one. So when the devil disappears, angels will show up. When you are able to get the devil out of the way, or when you drive Satan out of the situation, immediately angels will show up. I declare that this week you would master the courage of driving the devil or the Satan away, and then angels will appear, and then divine intervention will begin to take place. I love this one. But I love the final one. Your worship will drive out the devil and bring in an angel. Your worship to Jehovah will drive out the devil and bring in the angel, of which would carry that divine intervention you are looking for. Madaba. If you need to work on something, I entreat you to work on your worship with God. I entreat you to see your worship as a sacred tool to God, because that is the only way with which the devil will live, and then Satan. That is the devil and Satan will leave, and then the angel will appear. But let me introduce 3 ways. 3 ways your worship can divinely intervene for you. 3 ways. Because worship has certain components, and when you are able to hit those components, definitely divine intervention will show forth. The first one is that worship in itself brings divine intervention. Worship in itself. Psalm 41, the verse number 6. Worship in itself. When you worship, you invite God's presence, which surrounds you with protection. When you worship, you invite God's presence, and it surrounds you with protection. I love this one. Now, the second point. Worship unleashes divine breakthroughs. If your worship hits the ceiling of God, it opens that avenue, and divine breakthroughs will begin to step in. Psalm 98, the verse number 1. Psalm 98, the verse number 1. Divine breakthroughs are associated with worship. Don't lose your worship. Now, the third thing. Worship attracts favor. Psalm 37, the verse number 4. I pray that you would not lose your worship, and that God will come through for you, and things will begin to fall place, and divine intervention will be your portion. I love you, and I'll see you next week. God bless you.